Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you have received. Are you okay? You ready now? You've received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems that gave you a number sentence. You had to either say true or false, and you had to justify it. Now, those of you that participated in 4th grade and 3rd grade and 2nd grade and participated in class Friday, you know how to compare and order numbers. That could be your justification. Now, if it says and, that means both of these items have to be true. If one of them is not true, you'd put a false. They both have to be true. Your 5 minutes are up. They both have to be true. So let's check to see if they're both true. Now, to compare numbers, we write them down, lining up the decimal points. So we line up the ones place above the ones place, the tenths place above the tenths place, the hundredths place above the hundredths place, the thousandths place above the thousandths place. Then we look. Where do we start? What place value are we going to start in here, Eli?
The thousands. Oh, wait, the ones.
Ones. We start in the biggest place value, and we move towards the smaller place values until the first place we find a difference. So class, is there a difference in the ones place? No. Is there a difference in the tenths place? Yes. Here is the first place I have a difference is the tenths place. My 5 is greater than my 4, which makes 7 and 544 thousandths greater than 7 and 444 thousandths. Is that what this one says?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so can I write true here?
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I have to make sure this one's true also. So we have 7 and 444 thousandths, 7 and 344 thousandths. Which place value do we start at? Kara?
One.
You start at the one.
I start at the ones. Kara, is there any difference in the ones place?
No.
Tenths?
Yes.
Yes. Difference in the tenths place? Since the 4 is greater than the 3, 7 and 444 thousandths needs to be greater than 7 and 344 thousandths. Is that what this says?
Yes.
Yes. So then this would be true because they're both true. Yes.
Okay, so I know what you're trying to say, but I think I did it the opposite way. So, but I still got the same thing as you because I thought these ones were separate. So I put made in the middle a line so I could separate them.
Okay.
But I still got the same answer.
Yeah, you're going to get the same answer if you do it that way too. All right, let's look at another one of those. Well, let's look at a different one first here. Let's look at 608 thousandths is greater than 68 hundredths. Let's see if Aiden, true or false? False. Aiden says false. Now, how you could justify it is like we did in the last problem. We're going to write down both numbers, and we're going to line up each place value. And then I talk to myself, and I say, self, one of them has a thousandths, and the other one doesn't have a thousandths. And I say, I've got a big bucket of thousandths over here. So I run over to my bucket of thousandths. I reach into my bucket of thousandths. I take out none of them. And so I put 0 thousandths up here. I take out none of my basket, of my bucket, and I run over here and I put 0 of those none up there.
Put 1,000.
So now I've added no thousandths to that. So does this change the value? Does this change the value, me putting a 0 here?
No.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does not change the value. So now I can start comparing this. Violet. Which place value am I going to start comparing with? The ones place. Is there a difference in the ones place, Violet? Is there a difference in the 10th place, Violet? Is there a difference in the 100th place, Violet? That is the first place value that has a difference. And 8 is greater than 1, so 68 hundredths needs to be greater than 608 thousandths. Is that what this says, Violet? Good, it doesn't. This one says 608 thousandths is greater than 68 hundredths. So this is false. This is not true. It's not true.
Oh, that's wrong. Not true.
Let's look at one more. Let's say 139, 06, 39. You want to do number 2?
Yes.
0.215
Yeah, we're doing number 5.
No, we're doing number 2.
is less than 0.2.
Because that shows you one that
And that doesn't mean we talk while I'm doing that or make noise.
I'm ready. You come here via other internet.
All right. Now, much like the last one, you're only going to have one true or false here. To be true, they both have to be true. If one of them is false and the other one's true, it's still false. Because and means all of it. Or would mean, well, one of them could be true and the other false, and I would put true. But that's not what it says. It says and. Don't argue with and. I saw on Sesame Street.
25,970.
All right, so we have 215 thousandths is less than 2/10. Well, let's check. Our verification or justification can be where we write the numbers down, we line up the decimal points, and then I look and I go, oh no, they're not the same distance. I got to go to my buckets. I run over to my bucket. This time, I need some tenths. I reach in my bucket, I grabbed 0 tenths, and I throw them all up there.
Yes!
So now I have 0 tenths. Did I change the value?
No.
No. Same thing with 1,000. I have 0 thousandths. Did I change the value?
No.
I can put 7,286 zeros behind this, and it's still going to be the same value. I don't have enough room on the board. But I could if I did, but I don't, so I won't. So now we look. DJ,
Yes.
what place value do I start comparing in?
You start at the ones.
Is there a difference in the ones?
No.
Is there a difference in the tenths?
No.
Hundredths?
Yes.
Yes. Difference in the hundredths. 1 is greater than 0. This one is true. This one is false. 0 and 215 thousandths is greater than 0 and 2/10. So knowing that one's true, or knowing that one's not right, then I can say false. I don't even have to check the second one.
Nope.
Don't even have to.
No.
Let's look at the last. Let's look at 139. No, we don't need to look at that. Okay? When comparing decimals, I always want to see them written down, lining up the place values vertically. If you have to put numbers in order, write them down, line up the place values vertically. Because you're going to come up to me and you're going to go, what? I get this wrong. And I'm going to go, do me a favor real quick, write them down, line up the place values vertically, and you'll go, okay, I see why, because I didn't follow
You sound like a biker dude.
Boom! Shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do something kind today, save the bees.